Right, everybody, how you doing? Welcome. I just wanted to do sort of like a quick, reading, like a pick a card basically for you to see what messages it is that the universe has got to communicate to you. So I'm going to use this beautiful oracle deck that I just recently got, the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. It's such a beautiful deck. It's so amazing. I really love it. And so you'll basically choose option number 1, 2, or 3, and then we're going to see what the message is for you. Now, please remember that these are general messages, so please take them as they resonate. And of course, if you want to have a focus on your own personal energy, then you can always send me a message, or to sort of like book a reading. My email address is hngreatlife@gmail.com. Okay, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and see what we got, and then I'll just use this beautiful actual deck that was a gift from a friend of mine to clarify. All right. So. Card number 1, you've got leadership. And this is speaking about, not so much being a leader per se, like a leader of people or a leader of a pack, basically. This is speaking about really coming to terms with that leadership qualities within yourself. It's about not selling yourself short, As human beings, we sometimes have this thing that we say to ourselves, you know what, I'm not going to go out there and I'm not going to shine and, I'm not going to do any of those things. I'm just going to kind of sit here in my own corner and like hide myself behind a plant and, hopefully nobody's going to see me. And I used to do that for many, many, many years of my life, and I'm so grateful. I'm turning 39 in July, we 2021. If you maybe see this sometime in future, but I'm so grateful that I don't do that anymore. Sometimes it still comes back, but this card is really speaking about, the truth of who you are, the essence of who you are, the potential that you as a human being has got, as a soul that's expressed as a human being, the potential that you have to add a very positive contribution to the world. All right, it's speaking about that, and it's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Let's clarify it. Let's see what we've got for you. Let's see what we've got for you. And you have got 7 of Cups, the Sun, and the Devil. All right. So those are basically your cards that you have. And true enough, there with 7 of Cups, there are times in life when you say, you know what, I'm not the right person for this. I can't do this. I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe somebody else should do this. We make all these sort of excuses sometimes to get out of the space where we can step forward and really sort of step into that reason why, as human beings, we initially incarnated into this experience of life. All right, and this card is letting you know, it's almost like life saying, we are aware of the fact that there are things that are, feeling sort of off kilter for you, and things that are not working, and things that are making you nervous and like very sort of apprehensive. We are aware of that, but we're here to assist you, because look at the next card is the Sun, and the Sun is the highest vibrational card in the tarot deck of the 78 cards. And so the message from Source, and it's almost making my ear go like a boom, boom, boom. And sometimes if you get this, you can actually communicate with Spirit or with Source that, listen, I get you, you can dial it down a little bit, but it's letting you know that all those things in life that you may see as shortages within yourself, maybe not being good enough and all those type of things. From the universal point of view, life only sees potential in us, and it sees an opportunity to grow, it sees an opportunity to expand, and it sees an opportunity for you to be more than maybe the credit that you are giving yourself at this particular point in time. And then there with the Devil, this is you in ways actually withholding yourself from the greatest experience of life that is available to you. This is having patterns within yourself that are actually holding you back, and that is not serving you well. That's not really benefiting you, and it's letting you know that There's some work to be done. There's some healing. You don't have to do it, but you will really greatly benefit from that. All right. And if that resonates with you, just taking a nice deep breath, claim that for yourself. Maybe like the video or leave me a comment. Let me know where in the world we are connecting. I'm in beautiful Cape Town in South Africa. I love it. I absolutely love it. And obviously, if you want to have, a personal focus on your personal energy as well, then you can always just order a personal reading from me as well. Okay. Option number 2. Number 2, we've got love. And love is, I remember, I can't remember, it was, what was it called? Norbert. You remember back in the day, Norbert, the movie, and there were these 2 gentlemen, and they were like pimps, and they said there ain't enough talking when you're talking about love, And, love is life, love is all, love is the essence, love is the flow, love is us. We are an expression of source. We're having this individualized experience of life, but we are part of everything, and everything is part of us, And when you look at something like astrology, for example, which is fascinating to me because I am learning astrology from this incredible gentleman in South Africa. His name is Rod Suskin, and he's absolutely amazing. He's got all this knowledge, and I'm also linking up with some other people that are also sort of like in the astrology world, and it's just amazing. And when you really get that the universe itself is created from pure potential. When you take something like planet Earth, for example, according to scientists, 4.5 billion years ago, Earth didn't exist. Gravity sort of gathered free floating gases and dust, and that was the start of Earth. And from that, everything sort of began to form and express and expand and portray really what it is today, which is it's incredible. I mean, when you think of free floating dust in the universe, to me being able to make a recording over here and you getting it, wherever you may happen to be at this point in time, this is huge, this is large, and you are part of that expression. And I think a concept that I heard a couple of months ago, I read it somewhere, I can't remember where, it was somewhere, it was an article online, and it was speaking about, as human beings, we are part of how the earth lives. But if you can take that concept even broader and you think of it, that as human beings, as expressions of life, of possibility, of source, of love, we are part of how source of all expresses his love, or you can't really give it a gender, but let's just say what it is. That's part of who you are. You are a big deal. And sometimes in life, we forget that we are a big deal and we sort of want to make ourselves small and, don't worry too much about me. You are a humongous deal. All right. Let's see what we've got for you in clarifiers. So in clarifiers, we've got the Fool, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Pentacles. Exciting stuff. So brand new beginnings. I feel for you that your life is really, it's about to change fundamentally. It's about to be completely different, but it's about to be incredible and fantastic and mind-blowing in a very positive sense of the word. New things happening. You may say, listen, I don't want to go. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do nothing new. I'm happy where I am. Just leave me be. But there's so much potential, And when you can really take a nice deep breath in and just sort of get yourself in alignment with the knowing that there is an intelligence within you that is making your life work, that is getting your cells to regenerate and breathing and your blood flowing and stuff like that. That is who you are. You are an incredible being, and when you can buy into that, open your mind to that. That is when you can see how incredible you actually are, because you are. Okay. Obviously, if that resonates with you, or you're open to that, take a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself. And I always, appreciate liking the video, leaving a comment, letting me know where you're at, what you're doing, what's happening in your life. And you're obviously also more than welcome to book a personal reading from me as well, if you'd like to do that. Number 3. Number 3 says action. All right. Now, Action, let's just speak about action, and it's I'm so liking the fact that it's actually got water over there, and I myself happen to be a Cancerian, and a lot of times when I read sort of stuff about Cancer, people's like, oh, Cancers are so lovely, and they're so cute, and they're so sweet, and they're so wonderful, and they're so caring, and all those things are really true, but in the same token, everything is obviously, has got dual possibility, and this card really speaks about your world, your manifestation, your experience of life, and how you are creating that yourself. Because what it's really speaking about is, when you speak about law of attraction and manifestation, what you think is what you speak, and what you speak is the action that you take, And so this is really speaking about minding your actions, which means minding your words, which means minding your thoughts. All right, and it's letting you know that life can, the same way as the ocean, it can go both ways for you. You can have the experience of just sort of laying on a raft, or whatever, and just sort of laying there in the ocean, and you feel very enveloped by love, and you're all connected to everything and all that beautiful stuff. Or you can have the experience where the ocean comes towards you like a tsunami. It's like a mortar and brick sort of wall, basically. And so it's letting you know that you're really sort of called to a space to, in a sense, really watch those words, watch those actions, watch yourself, what it is that you do and what it is that you don't do, and really sort of study, even if you like your life, study how it is, what is it that you do that is sort of giving you the sort of life that you have. And when you do that, miracles begin to happen, because you get to understand how you are the creator of your own experience of life. Okay, this is about really taking decisive hold and energy and sort of like power of your life. Clarifiers we got are the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a lot of hope, and a lot of hope for stability. So there is some inner work that needs to be done here. There is some inner child healing that is required for you to do over here. And because sometimes in life we want what we would like to have, but we don't want to do the work sort of part. And so this is letting you know that there's a lot of things available here for you, materialistic expressions available for you, but it does require you to sort of do some of the work inside that we do sometimes, sort of shy away from. But it's also letting you know that, that there is a beautiful divine intervention coming through for you. Not so much with getting something, sort of just coming through to you, but in a sense more, it's almost like an epiphany that you're getting, like a mind realization that you are getting. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And again, if that resonates, or if you're open to that and you want to expand your life like that, take a nice deep breath, breathe into your heart space, accept it for yourself. And also I would encourage you to just again look at your life and see where things are working, where they're not working. I'd really appreciate a like, I'd really appreciate a comment, and of course, if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can also just send me an email, or you can just say hi. I always say to people that, obviously don't send me a long 5-page email, but even just as a comment on YouTube, I read them all, or it doesn't really matter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. The links for those are down below in the description. To me, it means a lot, because everything that I do is really aimed at helping the world and consciously serving humanity in the global expansion. So thank you for your love, and thank you for your time. Blessings, love and light. Namaste.